A man is caught in a dangerous web of loyalty and manipulation when his rich girlfriend demands an apology for a minor coffee spill, forcing him to choose between her and his mother. As his girlfriend pressures him relentlessly, his mother's innocent mistake becomes the catalyst for an explosive family confrontation. Torn between love and family, he is pushed to make a shocking decision that will haunt him forever. In a moment of overwhelming frustration, he slaps his mother, a heartbreaking betrayal that shatters their bond. As he walks away from the woman who raised him, the man is left to question, was love worth the price of his family's respect? The camera pans over a tastefully decorated living room. The sun filters through large windows, casting a warm glow on the furniture. In the center of the room, a sleek coffee table stands, and beside it, Jason, a well-dressed man in his late 20s, stands nervously. His girlfriend, Sophia, sits on a plush sofa, scrolling through her phone. Her eyes are cold, calculating, and she's the picture of luxury, with her expensive dress and flawless makeup. Sophia glances up, eyes narrowing as her gaze lands on Jason. Sophia, voice dripping with disdain. Jason, why are you still standing there like a puppy? Go get my shoes cleaned up. Jason's face tightens as he looks down at the coffee spilled on the luxurious designer shoes resting by her feet. The coffee stain on her white shoes is stark against the expensive leather. He sighs and hesitates for a moment, but Sophia's icy stare makes him tense. Jason gently. Sophia, it was just an accident. I'm sure the cleaning service can handle it. Sophia interrupting sharply. No, Jason, it's not just an accident. I can't go out looking like this. It's embarrassing. Do you understand that? Sophia stands up, her heels clicking on the polished floor as she approaches him. She places a hand on his chest, her fingers gently pressing into his shirt. Sophia, soft but firm. You need to take care of this now, or we'll have bigger problems. Jason looks conflicted, his face torn between the woman he loves and the responsibility he feels toward his family. His hand grips his phone tightly as he types a quick message to the cleaning service. Jason resigned. I'll take care of it. Can we not make a big deal out of this? Sophia smiles, a cold, triumphant smile. Sophia, oh, it's already a big deal, darling. Trust me. She turns away, walking to the balcony and looking out over the city. Jason, feeling small and powerless, watches her for a moment before turning to grab his coat. As he does, the front door opens and Martha, Jason's mother, enters. Martha, a kind woman in her early 50s, walks in holding a small bag of groceries. Her tired eyes brighten when she sees Jason. She approaches him with a warm motherly smile. Martha, a smiling Jason. I was just at the store, thought I'd bring over some fresh vegetables for dinner. She looks around, noticing the tension in the room as she places the bag on the counter. Martha, softly, everything okay, sweetheart? Jason forces a smile, his hands fidgeting as he glances at Sophia. Jason nervously. Yeah, Mom? Everything's fine. Martha raises an eyebrow, sensing something is off. She looks at Sophia, who is still standing on the balcony with her back turned to them. Martha, looking at Sophia. I didn't realize you were still here, dear. Sophia doesn't acknowledge Martha. Instead, she taps her phone, clearly irritated. Sophia, cutting her off. I'm just waiting for Jason to handle something. You can stay if you want, but I don't think there's much to do here. Martha's face falls slightly, but she smiles, trying to remain polite. Martha, gently. Well, I can just put these in the kitchen if you're busy. Jason sternly. Mom, maybe you should go home. I'll see you later, okay? Martha is taken aback by his sudden coldness. She looks at him, confused, but she nods, not wanting to cause any more tension. She starts to walk toward the door. Martha, softly. "All right, Jason. I'll let you get back to your thing." Sophia watches as Martha leaves, a smirk playing at the corner of her lips. She turns back to Jason, finally addressing him. "Sophia, mocking. You're really letting your mother walk out like that? She's not even worth a hello?" Jason stands in silence for a moment, his fists clenched. His mother's departure leaves a gnawing feeling in his gut. But before he can respond, Sophia's voice cuts through the air, sharp and insistent. "Sophia, angrily. Jason, are you listening to me? Go get those shoes cleaned. EOW." Jason walks toward the door, his mind racing. He grabs his keys, but stops short when he hears a loud crash. Sophia's phone has fallen to the floor. In the midst of the frustration, she accidentally knocks over the coffee cup. The spillage is unavoidable now, and Jason watches as Sophia stares at the stain in disbelief. Sophia, screaming, "No, not again." She looks at Jason, eyes filled with rage. Sophia, shouting, "How many times do I have to tell you to take care of things? Get in here and clean this up." Jason feels his pulse quicken. He doesn't want to make her any angrier, but at the same time, he's beginning to feel suffocated by her demands. Jason, trying to stay calm. "Sophia, it was an accident. I'll get it fixed." Sophia, furious, "It's not just a mistake, Jason. Do you know how much those shoes cost? Do you think I can just walk around with coffee stains on my shoes? I deserve better than this." Jason's eyes flicker with uncertainty, his jaw tightening. He feels trapped, the pressure mounting on him from all sides. His phone buzzes in his pocket, but he ignores it. It's his mother, again. Sophia, insistently, "I need you to fix this, Jason, or we're done." Her words echo in his mind, drowning out his thoughts. He feels the weight of her ultimatum pressing down on him, and for a moment, he considers what life would be like without her. The wealth, the lifestyle, the status. Could he bear to lose that? Jason quietly, "Fine." But just as he turns to leave, something snaps inside of him. His hand grips the door handle, and for a moment, he stands frozen in place, his heart pounding. The woman he loves is demanding his loyalty at the expense of his family. But even worse, she's stripping him of his self-respect, making him feel small and worthless. Jason, raising his voice, "I've had enough, Sophia. You think you can control everything in my life. You want me to choose between you and my mother. Well, guess what? I'm done." Sophia stares at him, taken aback by the sudden outburst. Jason's hands tremble as he steps toward her, his heart racing. Sophia, shocked, "What are you saying? You can't be serious." But Jason's anger has already reached a boiling point. He turns toward the door and marches outside, his mind screaming for him to leave the apartment and never look back. But before he can get to the elevator, he hears Sophia's voice, cold and filled with disdain. Sophia, mocking, "You'll regret this, Jason. You'll regret walking away from me. You'll see." Jason pauses, his back stiffening at her words. He doesn't turn around. Instead, he walks away. The weight of his decision bears down on him. But as he steps into the street, a familiar feeling grips his chest. Guilt. He knows he's made a choice, but it's one that may cost him everything he once held dear. Will he ever be able to heal the rift with his mother? Will he be able to live with the consequences of his decisions?